Welcome, Dr. James Beckett, Sports Card Insights, another card wall video covering the P's up through the R's. Starts with Scott Prusha, not a player, actually is a player, but this is a colossal employee patch from when he was at Panini, but before that he was with the Donruss Leaf Playoff and Beckett Publication before that. A good guy and a friend, and he autographed it to me, so that is problematic. I wouldn't want to sell it anyway, but it's a great, interesting card. And when you're the card company, you can make cards of anybody you want to. Thanks sponsors, of which Panini obviously is one of them. This Kirby Puckett, I like it. It looks better when you hold it up close. So I may keep this one instead. I wish it were autographed, but the fact that it's got some jersey and some bat, I think that's interesting, and I want to represent things like that. Kirby was fun to watch, so I'll keep him on. He's got a lot of fans. Albert Pujols. This is missing the serial number. People ask me about that. That probably was given to our company right when it came out or before it came out, just to show what it was going to look like that we could show in our magazine. So they're way more limited without the serial number in most cases. Not every case, because sometimes it would just be like a print defect. But this was an intentional unserial numbered card so that it wouldn't mess up their serial numbering. So we used it, and then over time, as I said, when I sold the company, I kept the cards because many of them were mine anyway, because I had seeded the card company library with my own collection. So it's hard to separate them out, but I make them available to the guys for research if they need it. This is the one I'll probably put on the wall. It's a one of one. I got in one of those black boxes or something when in the Hawaii shows. Everybody got one, so it's not like I got anything special. And you opened up and there would always be something special in there. But you can see this is just a little extra embossing. It's got the Hawaii thing and it's one of one. And other than that, it's a base card. So still a good base card of a great player who's will be appreciated more and more as people stand back and look at his career accomplishments. David Purcey, I've known him since he was a little kid. Actually, he was always a big kid as a little kid and always a great athlete, and it's great to see him be successful in the big leagues. And he comes over every once in a while, not recently, but good guy, and there is life after baseball, and he's proven that. Charles Haas Radborn, I ought to keep him up there just for the name, but I'm not because I don't have any connection to him, even though he was a great player from before my dad was born. Tim Raines, autographed rookie card. I'm partial autographed rookie cards, even Donruss. But this is the one I've had on there, and I'll continue because you can tell that it's Tim Raines. It predates his rookie card. It's a pre-rookie card, his minor league when he's on the Memphis Chicks. It looks like him, and I've said what would happen if they had enlarged the bases when he was around. He would have stolen 50% more than he did. He'd be pretty unstoppable. Antoine Randall L., Indiana Hoosier for college and good pro, but I have his high school basketball card and his high school football card. I'll probably keep the Rooks basketball card just because it's more unusual, but just remember from high school, a lot of the best athletes played more than one sport. At least in my day, they did. Al Rankin, better known as Alex Rankin, a close friend of mine, passed away a couple years ago, slightly older than me, really a tough guy, a fitness guy, and then he got sick. It wasn't COVID, but he was the picture of health until he wasn't, and always took good care of himself. Again, I have utmost respect for CFL. He would joke that occasionally they wore helmets. It had to be tough to play in the CFL in the 70s. Ed Reed, another tough guy, didn't redefine the safety position, but he was big, strong, and fast, tough. This is another one of the Miami University sets that came out as a sheet. So you can see the perfing on three of the sides, but it's the same kind of a deal where Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson had a set. All right, great cards. I'm enjoying going through this. I hope you are too.